What the? Hello? No. So, this is probably old news by now, but I think we all know that there's a lot of new stuff going on at Hersheypark this year. I really had no plans of making a video about this recent announcement, but I got a lot of people asking me what my opinions are on it, so here we are. Before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. So ever since the end of 2021, it's not really been a secret that something is going on with Sidewinder. We've seen that it's been closed for a while, and it obviously has been getting a repaint to this very bright green color. And for a while, we didn't know what it was going to get rethemed to. There was rumor and speculation about it, but nothing was ever officially confirmed by Hersheypark until just the other day when Hersheypark announced the Jolly Rancher Remix. But to everybody's surprise, that they also announced a new flat ride that's going right in front of Sidewinder or Jolly Rancher Remix. And this ride is going to be called Mixed. I kind of had a feeling that Jolly Rancher was going to be the theme for Sidewinder, but I had no idea that there was a flat ride coming, so this was actually a pretty cool surprise. So before I give my opinion on it, let's just take a closer look at both of these new things. So Jolly Rancher Remix is not technically a new attraction, but it's going to be a new experience, per se. Obviously, the ride is repainted to a green track, and the supports vary from blue to purple and pink. The trains, according to the rendering, it looks like it's going to be a purple and a blue color. The ride experience will also include some lights. Apparently, there's going to be music involved. We don't know if it's going to be on-board music or music playing on the outside. We don't know yet. But I think the coolest thing about this ride is going to be the scented tunnel. So apparently, there's going to be 5 randomized flavor themes per ride. I mean, you don't know what you want to get. It could vary from watermelon, the green apple, to probably some of the other Jolly Rancher flavors too. And the tunnel, I'm assuming, is going to be scented to whatever theme you have for your ride. Can't say I've ever seen anything like that at a park before, so it's pretty cool. And the new flat ride, Mixed, is a Zamperla Nebula Z flat ride. It's a spinning 360 coaster with 4 arms that kind of intertwine with each other. There's not a lot of these around in the country. There's only 2 other ones operating in North America, which would be at Adventure Dome in Vegas, and I believe Luna Park in New York too. So it's pretty cool that Hersheypark is at least adding an uncommon flat ride to their collection, which I think is pretty cool for Hersheypark, because I don't think that Hersheypark has the strongest collection of flat rides. So I was very happy to hear that they're adding a new flat ride, and let alone something that's very uncommon like this. Ever since I became a coaster enthusiast, I've been seeing videos of this kind of ride, and I've always been curious what this ride experience is like, so it's going to be kind of cool to finally have that at my home park. And while it is a cool ride, my only concern about it is capacity. According to the Zamperla's website, this thing has a theoretical capacity of 360 guests per hour. That's pretty low. On top of that, Hersheypark normally gets very busy, especially during the summertime, so I would expect very long lines for this thing, but other than that, I'm very happy with this addition. As for Sidewinder getting rethemed to Jolly Rancher, I kind of have mixed feelings about it, but overall, I like it and I understand why Hersheypark is doing it. Which kind of goes into the second topic of this video, is as to how Jolly Rancher Remix is only the beginning of this kind of thing for Hersheypark. Over the past maybe 6 or 7 years now, Hersheypark has really been pushing hard on the candy theming and branding within the park. I mean, it only took them over 100 years to realize, hey, we have licensing to a candy company, let's use it in the park. Genius. But now seeing that they were taking one of their existing rides and retheming that into a candy theme, that has me thinking about the future for the park and what they may be doing going forward. Now what I'm about to say here is entirely speculation. Hersheypark has not said anything one way or another whether this is their path forward or not. This is just a path forward that I can see Hersheypark going, and this is just my predictions pretty much. So take it all with a grain of salt. So I think Sidewinder getting rethemed to Jolly Rancher Remix is just the beginning of this trend. I can see Hersheypark within the next coming years here retheming other rides within the park to a candy brand. Maybe they're starting off small with some smaller attractions given Sidewinder. Maybe they'll do something like Wild Mouse next, or maybe some other flat ride, and start with smaller stuff. But I can see them going bigger scale with this, taking rides, let's say like Stormrunner or Sky Rush Great Bear, and retheming them to candy. And maybe even taking entire sections like Pioneer Frontier, Midway America, taking those kind of areas and retheming them into a candy section. To be honest, Pioneer Frontier and Midway America, they don't really quite fit the theme that Hersheypark is trying to go for now, trying to push all this candy theme into the park. So I would not be surprised to see Hersheypark getting rid of these themed areas. Again, I use that term loosely because Pioneer Frontier, you got a smokehouse. Midway America, circuses. This is the area where all the clowns that love Laugh Track live. But these areas don't really make sense for the park anymore. I kind of feel like they're outdated, and I could see Hersheypark getting rid of those current themes and replacing them with more candy themes. Now, I can already see it now. If Hersheypark did go this route and retheme some of their bigger rides like Sky Rush, Great Bear, Storm Runner, there's going to be a lot of fuss and complaining about it, because that's what coaster enthusiasts do best.
Isn't that right?
But the bottom line is Hersheypark is not trying to market the coaster enthusiasts. They don't give a shit about us. And frankly, neither does any other park. If anything, parks just think that we're annoying as because we really can be sometimes. Hence why I've coined the phrase Coaster Karen, because there's plenty of them out there, and I'm sure plenty of you are watching right now. But the bottom line is Hersheypark is not marketing towards coaster enthusiasts, they're marketing towards the general public and towards whatever marketing strategy makes them the most money. Which that can be a win for coaster enthusiasts too, because the more money Hersheypark makes, the more money that they have to add new and bigger attractions. So it's a win for everybody. So yeah, maybe they'll retheme Sky Rush to some tacky candy theme, or Storm Runner or Great Bear. I don't know what they could possibly retheme those two, but maybe that's an idea for a future video. But if they ever did go that route, I wouldn't be too upset about it, honestly, because the theme of the ride doesn't really matter to me. The ride experience is just going to be as good. Sure, Storm Runner may be re-themed to like a Toy Store thing and has some cheesy theming added to it. It's still going to be an awesome launch. Sky Rush is still going to destroy my body in every way, shape, or form. I don't care what they make it re-themed to. The ride's still going to be awesome. And I'm pretty sure that every brand new attraction that they build from the ground up, it's all going to be candy themed. So yeah, that's really my thoughts on the matter, and I think that this is a cool direction going forward for the park, and I hope to see more of this kind of stuff happening at Hersheypark. What do you guys think? Comment down below what you think about Jolly Rancher Remix and this new mixed ride. Do you think that this is a cool change for Sidewinder, going to a Jolly Rancher theme? Do you like this new flat ride? What do you guys think of my theory here as to Hersheypark's plan going forward and retheming some of the older attractions there into a candy theme and making them a new experience? Do you see something like that happening, or do you not? Let me know, comment down below. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. That really helps the channel fight against the YouTube algorithm. This asshole again.
That's a rather nice video you have there, Ryan. If you don't get enough likes, I won't recommend it to new viewers.
Alright, I'm done playing around.
You heard him. The only way to defeat him is to like, comment, and subscribe. Do it now!